Oh, there you go. I can't. There could be coming on with the loop. Free car.
Gin for breakfast.
Take over now! Can I thank you all so much, and this is from the bottom of my heart, for all the farmers coming here today in your tractor.
Yay!
Never, ever, ever did I think we would get this much turnout. As most of you know, we were here 3 weeks ago for the youth guys that organised the rally. They are here in the audience. Thank you for that. We were here on foot. We're now back here with tractors to make this government listen. So I do appreciate all of you individually turning up to tractors. A couple of house rules and how things are going to go today to get that over done this first. Please pick up any rubbish. Do not leave any rubbish behind. We want to leave this spotless, clean up, and when we arrive today. So please, please do that. Thank you. Secondly, all of those that have brought toys to donate to Takeover Children's Hospital, bring them in here. Leave them here. They will go on this truck. This truck will be escorted and backed by tractors to the hospital to deliver them after the protest when we're finished at 3 o'clock. Thank you for all the donations. When we leave here and we get past Parliament Square, give it hell for leather on those air horns and knobs. Please do. Here, on the stationery, because this is the death of Parliament that's going to happen under this government. So we want to mark that. Once we get to Parliament, you give them what they want. They're here to make a noise, and they're bloody listening. My speech is not going to be long, it's very short, and I will hand over to the various people behind me. The time has now come for us farmers to unite and stand up and fight back against this government's tax decisions. We need to show this government that we will not be pushed over and have our family farms destroyed. Family farms that work hard all their lives pass down the farm to the next generation. This is a war we will win, and the government will do a U-turn. Determined by all of us to push it. Thank you. I'm going to pass over. Some of you here will know, some of you don't. I'm just an organiser for Fairness for Farmers. The actual co-founder of Fairness for Farmers are two brothers. They're both here. That's Jeff Gibson behind me and Andrew Gibson. They're both here. And Andrew would like to say a few words on his speech. Jeff, sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Jeff Gibson. One of the founders of Fairness for Farmers. Fairness for Farmers came into existence on Friday afternoon. I'm watching TV and watching the protests in Europe and thinking, the French are so good at what they do, we need to step up and we need to be heard as farmers. Sick feeling in the pit of my stomach led from the feeling of utter betrayal after Brexit and the feeling of an opportunity missed. My children's future has been given away in absolutely lousy trade deals. We strive as farmers in this country to provide the safest, highest animal welfare, and that comes at a cost. We can't compete with dangerous, substandard foreign imports. For example, 60 years ago in this country, we banned hormone chickens. This government are about to get back into bed with Trump for hormone US beef. We haven't had a famine in this country since 1623. For 400 years, we've fed our nation. Britain has become Great Britain. Since the end of World War II, we farmed with one arm behind our backs, tied with baler twine. Food in this country has never been cheaper. Food in the history of the world has never been cheaper. 100 years ago, the average person would spend 90% of their income on food. 2/3 small businesses, small farms have all gone bankrupt. They're all gone. The average age of a farmer now is 68 years old. But we can live with all of this because we're incredibly privileged to do what we do. Every day of going to work is an absolute joy. Most of it. How can we say to the next generation, before you even start work, you'll be paying 10 years of tax burden? We don't make any money as it is without having to face that utter annihilation of that tax burden. Farmers are built different than normal people. Before we can walk, we want to drive tractors. Before we go to primary school, we started working on our farms. This is where this cruel family farm tax really starts to bite. In most cases, we're immensely proud to provide food without any real financial gain, and I hope we can pass our farms to the next generation. The question I ask you today is what future does farming have? Can we really expect the next generation to have this burden? My message to the government is, I'm happy to pay tax, to contribute to society like everybody else. But I can't do that now with both arms tied behind my back. You have a choice, Mr. Starmer. Destroy your own country's food security for what? So you can give 20% of our farms away to foreign farmers. It just doesn't make any sense. Lastly, if we were miners, steel workers or teachers, our unions would be stood here next to us today. Where are you, NFU? This is really bad. This fight should be led from the top, not from the bottom. But fight we will, Mr. Starmer. We will not sit back and let you destroy what we've worked for. The people of this country care where their food comes from, and they care who grows it. Why the hell don't you, Mr. Starmer?
Woo!
The thing that doesn't seem to get
Hi everyone, I'm Ruth Webster and I'm the founder of Saving British Farming. And I'm not going to say too much because I feel so tearful to see you all here today. And what I want to say to the country on your behalf is, listen to us farmers, we're telling you the truth. The government are lying to you. We all need farmers because we all need food. This countryside that we look after, that we are guardians of, is what we all identify through. And this government want to destroy the countryside like they say Thatcher destroyed the coal mines. And I promise you, I give you, all of you farmers today, my absolute pledge that I will fight every step of the way to ensure that we're still here, that Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves are gone.
you've just heard, my name is William Taylor, and my native organisation is Farmers for Action. Now, there's a coincidence. We're here today to support all the other organisations here. The Farmers for Action was born out of those of you who are old enough to remember the period. Now, guess what? Labour government, too much tax. Now, they got a bloody nose that time, and they're going to get another one this time. Yay! Okay, I need to shout louder. Right. So, all the organisations involved and more across these islands have a letter sent to the Chancellor, Chancellor Reeves. Can you hear us now? Chancellor Reeves, we have said, do away with the farm tax, and we will show you how to go forward, and that's called the British Farm Welfare Bill. That's the United Kingdom Farm Welfare Bill, similar to the one with the Agriculture Committee in Stormer, copied from it. That will return you a minimum of the true cost of production plus a margin inflation rate for your produce. And Rachel Reeves will not need the inheritance tax because Britain will be on its feet and making money, because when farmers have money, they spend it. And whenever that happens, this bill is modelled on Roosevelt's New Deal, and it sent America out of the succession. Now, if Rachel Reeves listens, and meets us and does something positive, that's fine. But if she meets us and does something positive, then we throw the boys out of the ground. If she doesn't meet us, we'll throw the toys out of the ground. So that's where we go from here. You guys all go home tonight. This is not, because this is the next part of it. And we will all be there to meet them, to run that meeting, and let's see if we can get GD moving again. Right, on top of that, I have other news for you. Climate change. You are no longer to blame for climate change. Come on! We've done our bit, our doing. Climate change is now the problem of the government and the oil companies. Pass that message on every opportunity. It's no longer the fault of our backs, but we're already doing our best. It doesn't roll back. We have a plan. Alternative. So that takes care of that. And when that comes to the point, after large markets and watch the media lead us around by being bold or doesn't it? And then we need to encourage our friends, everyone you know. The next step comes ready. And that includes all kinds of farmers of all sorts, and we will cover you for the education. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm talking to the guy at the back. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Right. We're only here today for one or two reasons. The work and effort that Matt and Liz have put into today to make this a success. I joined farming originally, and then fence farming after Jeffrey's first over protest.
How you doing?
We organised then a rally for Canterbury. 250 support was tremendous. I don't know what you guys have found today driving into London.
people choosing whether they question our light, whether they put their thumbs up, because they were. This country needs us farmers.
Yeah.
We then, this is the first rally here to London with 150 tractors. We mustered in Covent Garden Market, did a procession around at dusk, around Parliament Square, around London 3 times, and the support again was tremendous. We have this public support, we must use this public support to fight our cause. This incompetent government, after 40 years of basic recession in our industry, where our farm incomes have been falling and falling and falling through various government incompetence. We've had supermarkets